Welcome to BG24 Public Affairs. I'm Melissa Belcher.
And I'm Gemma Schultz.
And I'm Danielle Griffith.
Tonight, in recognition of the mission work done by Bowling Green's very own H2O Church, we're going to be talking to two of the members. They're going to tell us a little bit about their trip to Guatemala.
That's right, it should certainly be a learning experience for us all.
And tonight we'll also be joined by BGSU Fashion Organization that puts on a charity fashion show. And later on in the show, they'll put together a fashion show for it, so stay tuned.
And we will also be switching gears to the chief flight instructor from the BGSU School of Aviation.
Yes, but before we get into all of those interesting topics, we're going to toss it over to Heather Paul for tonight's news and weather. Heather?
Thanks, Gemma. The Falcon Health Center is working to expand their hours of operation. The center has partnered with a new service known as Ready Care. The service allows the center to be open longer during the week and now will allow the center to operate on the weekends. The change comes after a survey of students and faculty on what should be changed about the health center. The most common complaints about the center were related to wait times and hours of operation. The center's new working hours will be extended to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and will be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the weekends. An exact date of when these new hours will begin has not been released, but the BG News reports that the changes will come soon. And Bowling Green's Kroger store is now selling high-proof alcohol. The Ohio Division of Liquor Control approved a contract between the BG Liquor Outlet and Kroger on March 5th, which allowed a liquor store to be opened in the grocery store. The BG Liquor Outlet will continue to sell low-proof alcohol because they still hold a permit to do so. However, the future of the outlet is unknown because surrounding gas stations sell similar products. Kroger's liquor store is open Monday through Saturday and sells liquor at state minimum prices. And now that spring has officially started, many schools are still dealing with the effects of our record-breaking winter. A number of area schools have modified their calendars for the rest of the school year to accommodate state regulations regarding calamity days. The Lake School District has canceled most of spring break. Lake students will still have Good Friday, April 18th off from school, as well as the Monday after Easter, the 21st. Lake schools missed a total of 15 days because of snow and cold and will still have to make up 2 days of school in June. Bowling Green students will have their school days extended by 30 minutes for a month to make up for some of their calamity days. BG students will also have to attend 4 extra days in June. And Perrysburg students will have to make up their days through blizzard bags after school was canceled 13 days during the winter season. Those students will still have to attend class 1 extra day in June. Perrysburg school officials fear that school can still be canceled in the spring season because of more winter weather and fog, and worry that they're not out of the woods just yet. And now let's take a look at your Black Swamp weather forecast. Today we experienced a chilly spring day with highs only reaching into the mid-30s under mostly cloudy skies. For tonight, those temperatures will only fall to the upper 20s with those clouds continuing throughout the night. Winds will be from the south between 5 and 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, we'll see highs jump into the upper 40s under cloudy skies, and those southerly winds will increase to around 20 miles per hour. And looking ahead to the weekend, we see a chance for rain for Friday with highs still in the upper 40s. Those rain showers move out of the area for Saturday and Sunday with highs still in the mid-40s for Saturday. Sunday and Monday, we'll see highs near 60 degrees.
BGSU was recently on spring break, and while most students were relaxing, students from H2O were on a service trip in Guatemala. Tonight I'm here with Lauren Baller and Lauren Franks, and they're from H2O, and they're going to talk to me a little bit about their trip. So kind of just give me an overview. What did you guys do in Guatemala while you were there?
We partner with an organization called Hope Renewed, and they focus in a garbage dump where people live and work, and then in a ghetto where there's a lot of gang activity, and in a prison where they're teaching women how to screen print and train them to have a job once they leave prison. So kind of those 3 areas.
Okay, and what are maybe some activities that you do or some ways that you help them in those areas?
Yeah, we, well, in the dump they have a preschool, so we help build a playground for the children. And then in the ghetto in Guatemala, they are building a bakery to create jobs for some of the people who can choose that for an honest living as opposed to joining the gang. So we're able to help partner there and help expedite that process.
Okay, that's really awesome. And you guys go to Guatemala every year, and do you guys, the work kind of change from year to year? Do you have different focus areas, or you kind of always focus in the same area?
Yeah, we always focus in the same area, but the work does change every year. We just do whatever Hope Renewed has us. We just want to serve them and help them out wherever they're at.
Okay. And Lauren, you went on the trip too as well this year?
Yeah, this is my first year going.
Your first year. Okay, so tell me a little bit about that. How was the experience?
It was a fabulous experience. It was definitely like God-driven. I think I was there for a reason. And just some things I took away from it were that like I've been through what I've been through and I have my testimony for a reason. And it's like to reach other people. We like did a lot of house visits while we were there, and we met a ton of people that have been through things that we can't even imagine, and we were really like able to relate with them.
All right, that is awesome. Definitely some really great work going on. And H2O has been doing this for a while. What made the organization want to start going overseas and going to Guatemala and doing this mission trip?
Yeah, we've always had a passion to go overseas. It's just we didn't have enough staff to make it happen. So 3 years ago I came on staff and I actually did all the research in the foundation lane for the trip. And so through all of our research we just picked Hope Renewed and have partnered with them ever since.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. And about how many people did you have come on the trip this year?
We had 18 this year.
18, okay. And the trip, is it open to any and all BGSU students, you know, who usually comes on it with you?
Yeah, usually students from H2O, but this year we had students like friends of friends from around the state of Ohio come with us, so it's really open to anyone that's interested.
That's cool. You guys brought some pictures with you. I don't know if we're seeing them or if they're able to be shown, but do you guys kind of meet a certain special someone or the kids there? How do you connect with the people there on a more friend-based level?
There's like a couple people that stick out in my mind that I like really remember. There's this one girl that I met, and we talked to her through our testimonies. And Ashley, who's in charge of Hope Renewed, said that she had never seen this girl cry, and she was crying by the time we were done. So I think we really like reached out to her, and hopefully she'll see God the way that we were seeking her. And then a lot with the kids too. They just like really touch your heart.
That's awesome. What are some of your guys' hopes, wishes, dreams to see happening in Guatemala in years to come?
Yeah. A lot of dreams. I think just seeing some of the violence go away and some of the gang activity go away. Just seeing the people that we've met. This was my second year going, and I saw some people who I met last year who were in the scholarship program continue on in that. So seeing people continue to pursue education and just making ways to leave gang life and leave violence and make it a thing of the past would be the ultimate dream, I guess.
That sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
Really quick before we have to go, how can students get involved in this trip, maybe if they want to go next year?
Yeah, just contact me. I'm on the H2O's website, and so h2ochurch.com, and just email me and let me know.
All right, thanks. Well, I want to thank our Lawrence for joining us tonight, and if you're interested in taking advantage of this server trip next year, check out H2O. After the break, Danielle is going to have some spring fashion highlights, so stay tuned.
Welcome back. Now I'm still joined here with Tiana, which is the president of the Professionals. Now what we're going to do is have a little fashion segment. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the show. They do have a show coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, Battle of the Ribbons. The Professionals presents Battle of the Ribbons, the show. It's the biggest show of our spring semester. It is a benefit fashion show where we raise money for different charities that represent the colors of the ribbons. Like purple, we will raise money for places that deal with domestic violence awareness. Red for AIDS, pink breast cancer, and so forth. Our organization, we are a mentoring program, and we're a dedicated group of individuals who help raise moral structure and help build self-esteem.
Okay, and the show is April 12th, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. in Olds Camp 101. Now we're going to have our first model come up.
This is Kayleen. She's wearing the classic cheetah print. It goes for every season. It's classic. You can dress it up with black, as you can see, with the red lipstick. And if you check the shoes, she has a nice classic black pump with a bow. You can't forget about her accessories, her scarf around the neck, very classic.
I really like the cheetah. Thank you.
Next up, we have Deanna. She's rocking one of the popular trends, the blue jean shirt. She dressed it up. She cut out the shoulder, so it's still the spring look. She has nice tribal leggings on, which is good for this season. And she has on a nice pair of black pumps with a spicy pink hue.
Yep, spring colors. Thank you. And next up.
And this is Fatima. She's given us a very business casual look with a nude color, which is a great spring color. She dressed it up with black from head to toe. She has a very nice nude face and a pop of color on the lips. Great choice for spring.
Thank you.
And next up we have Myra. I can't help to notice the bare neck. She has a nice nude face. She has an off-the-shoulder shirt, which is also popular for this season, with the pop of color on the lips as well.
Thank you.
Okay. This is Ryan. He has on floral print, which is very popular this season, and he has on a nice mint colored pants, and you can't forget about the loafers, a nice look.
Thank you.
This is Juanita. She's given us all the classic spring colors. She has on a nice white blazer with a pink shirt and tan pants and tan heels. Nice nude face. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is Kristen. She's given us the classic little black dress. You can't go wrong for that in any season, with the classic red pump, red lipstick to match. Very spring. Thank you, Kristen.
And last but not least.
We have Jasmine. She's given us the nice nude face. She's given us a nice short cut off the neck. Very nice spring color. It's green. It's very seasoned. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you. We definitely want to thank all the models for showing us that spring fashion and how to be fashion efficient in this springtime. Don't forget about the Professionals show. That is going to be April 12th at 7 o'clock in Olds Camp 101, the show. So stay tuned after the break. We're going to be joined by Melissa with some aviation experts. Stay tuned.
Hi and welcome back to BG24 Public Affairs. Lots of exciting things are happening for BGSU's aviation program. Here to tell us all about those exciting changes is Catherine Smith and Cameron During. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now could you each explain your position for the aviation program?
I'm the chief flight instructor at the program, and I'm also a faculty lecturer at the university.
Okay, and what about you, Kevin?
And I'm the general manager for the Bowling Green Flight Center, just established the first of the year.
Okay, so tell me what BGSU's aviation program offers.
Well, it offers you the opportunity to get a bachelor's degree, a 4-year degree that you can take out into the industry, and it focuses mostly in 2 areas, professional flight and aviation management.
Okay, so tell me what a typical day in an aviation classroom here at BGSU consists of.
I would say a typical day is students will go to the classroom, they'll learn flight theory or aviation supportive courses like law and management, safety, things like that. And then the best part of the day would be when the aircraft, or when the students get in the aircraft and that's their classroom, they go up and learn how to fly single engine and multi-engine airplanes in beautiful conditions or in the clouds.
Okay, so the program is really hands-on.
Very much so, very
Okay,
much.
good. And I checked out your Facebook page and I seen something about check rides. Could one of you explain that to me?
So check rides are the FAA's way, the Federal Aviation Administration's way of checking the students' progress and making sure that they possess the skills and the knowledge to be a pilot for whatever level that they're trying to gain a licensure for. So private pilot all the way up through multi-engine pilot or even flight instructor certificates. It's the FAA's way of making sure that they have the skills and the knowledge to do that safely.
Okay. And how many planes does your program have in total?
The program has 6 airplanes that we use.
Okay.
Yeah, three different styles.
Okay. What are those different kinds?
There are Cessna, Skyhawks they're referred to as, Piper Arrow, and Piper Seminoles, which is the twin engine, the multi-engine training.
Okay. And you all recently partnered with North Star Aviation, I believe that is. How did that partnership come about?
Yes, that's true. As a matter of fact, I worked for North Star for many years before coming here to Bowling Green the first of the year.
Okay.
And the university put out an RFP, and we responded to that. And it's something that we, meaning North Star, has done in Mankato, Minnesota for 20 years now. And so we just felt the fit was right.
Okay. And I just seen that some of the planes recently got upgraded. What were some of those upgrades?
Well, part of it is new paint, new interiors for the aircraft, and then some avionics upgrades that helps for flight, it makes the enhancement of flight a little easier.
Okay. And speaking of upgrades, I've seen that you all are also getting a new building, correct?
That is in the plans. We have plans to hopefully break ground sometime in June, and this fall, not sure exactly what date, but sometime this fall I'll be in a new building.
Okay, great. And this is the building over here?
That's a rendition of what the building will be, and the location, as you can see, looking out over the airport.
Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, so what do you think are, well, what are some of the differences between the building you all have now and this new building? Whether it be any upgrades as far as technology or anything like that?
Oh, Catherine, maybe you want to speak to that.
I think the building we're in currently is a 1940s. It's an old building, and I think we are trying to fit in the building still to this day. So this new building is exciting because it'll offer a more organized workspace for all people involved, the maintenance department, the flight instructors, the managers, and it'll offer a great place for the students to have ownership in their flight program. They'll have a place to, be really proud of. It's going to be a great building, phenomenal for the students to have that opportunity to have a great new building.
Okay, good. And do you all have any special events coming up at all?
We actually do in April 24th. It's a Thursday evening. We're going to be hosting a banquet for alumni and students and their parents, and as far as the public too. So anyone that is interested actually can go online, go to the BGSU aviation site, and there'll be a link there that they'd be able to go on and get their tickets and come out and help celebrate aviation with us. Okay.
And if someone is interested in the BGSU aviation program in general, where can they also learn more info at? Do you all have a Twitter page, correct, and a Facebook page?
We do, okay. And the best thing would be just to have them stop out, come by our facility, show them what we have, and actually get them up in an airplane and get a feel for flight, see if it's something they really would like to do.
Okay, good. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned, because when we come back, we'll be talking about what's in store for next week's show. All right, well, that's all we have for the show tonight. Thank you for joining us.